message is for all women like me and all those who love and support women like me. So I'm having an issue today understanding people. I don't think that's it. I think I understand quite well what's going on here, but let me explain. So I can be minding my business online, right? The situation is I had made a comment about people saying things, are happen coincidentally, and I just said that's people not recognizing when they hear God's voice. Okay, so if you wanna deny that that's what's happening, then be my guest. I can't stop you from doing that. But when it turns to you telling me, like when people be making comments such as, oh, the Bible is fairy tales, or it's fictional, whatever, when people start talking about the Bible, or when people start talking about Jesus, they just want to mock. They mock your belief in the Lord. They mock your belief in God. We're going to take Jesus and God separately. Let's get it straight. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. So some people will sit there and acknowledge that there is God, but mock the acknowledgement of Jesus per what the Bible says and who the Bible claims Jesus to be. Also mocking the Bible. And then there's the other people who will just be like, well, there is no God. But you trying to make me believe that when I've already established my belief is nuts. It's crazy. And there's a difference. There's a huge difference in me, declaring that there is a God, and then you declaring that there isn't one to a person. Now, we're not finna be two fools, okay, arguing up here in this comment section, because it's hard to tell who the fool is, at that point. I know y'all done heard that, so we're not going that route. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the difference at the end of the video here. But also, it's just, okay, so you don't believe in God. You even go for it as to mocking my belief in God. It's childish. Like, oh, I don't believe in that, so let me insult this person's mental capacity. Like, what? Just because you make remarks to supposedly illustrate how outlandish it is to believe in Jesus, God, the Bible, that's supposed to make you more credible? Like, grow up. And let's continue even further. So what also happens is, okay, so in this situation, the girl is basically ends telling me that she's so glad that she isn't brainwashed anymore, and she stopped being religious. So my response, I'm not religious at all. So like, you also talking to somebody that you don't know, so you place that assumption upon me, and you probably don't even know the difference, even after I said it. But to me, religion and relationship are two different things. I move based on what God shows and tells me himself, not just because people that I don't even know establish a certain order, establish a certain organization and a way of doing things that I don't even understand, that I'm just going to do it because this is what we do. Like, that is the structure of religion, and that's not what this is. So for you to even say that, I had to correct that. Like, I know God. I'm in a relationship with God. So it's not a matter of being brainwashed. I have experiences. I've experienced God, and I just pray that everyone gets to know him and experience him in the same kind of way, because it's beautiful having that relationship. So she tries to convince me that I need to let it go and see clearly, see the light, see what I'm not seeing. Stop being blinded or bamboozled by this whole God thing. And I'm like, my response is, why would I change my life? I love my life. This is serving me. My belief in my relationship with God is serving me. Why would I change my life? Just because you are telling me that I need to. You think that you hold that much power? It's because you don't believe in a power other than yourself. So you are under the false impression that you yourself holds enough power to tell me and convince me that I need to stop what I'm doing that's been working for me because of something. Well, that's not my place. My place is, I don't have to convince you of anything. I can tell you what has worked for me. My hope is that the next person develops their own relationship so that they can start telling that the Lord is working for them. I don't have to prove nothing. I don't have to, I can't force you into God. I don't have that power. I just know that he has all the power. that if he keeps knocking on your heart, then maybe you'll take heed, and hopefully you do. And if you don't, may he have mercy on you anyway, you know. But I'm not deceived into thinking that I'm so important that I'm gonna change you, like you're trying to convince me and change me to stop believing in God. You can't do that any more than I can make you start believing. I just know what he's done for me. But anyway, I just thought it was crazy that she would end up saying, like, trying to convince me, like, I need to stop. And then my response to her was, okay, I told you my response. And then she's like, oh, well, I just visited Greece. I just visited Rome. I just, I love my life too. Okay. I don't know what else you want me to say. May you continue getting this grace on your life. Like, I don't know what else you would want me to say to that. Great, we both enjoy our lives. Why are you here bothering me? Like, why are you here trying to convince me of something's wrong with the way my life is going? You don't even know my life. You don't know anything. So it's just strange how when people don't believe in God, the Bible, or Christ, that they just go out their way and do extra to convince you that you need to jump on bandwagon with them. And I don't understand what it is that you gain from holding that position, or for what you gain from exerting that energy and trying to make me stop believing in God. Like, that's the part I don't get. What do you gain from this? We don't know each other at all. And what I gain from it is the approval of God. If I try to, give you a testimony, or if I explain that, having a relationship with the Lord is great, or if I explain how my Christian walk has affected my life positively, I gain the approval of God. That's what I gain. He wants us to do that. He wants us to be disciples. He wants us to strengthen up and build up the body. And he wants us to give him glory. And he wants us to bring love and light to the world. Like, as an onlooker, if you were looking between the conversation that me and this lady was having in this comment thread, you're trying to tell me how happy you are, but it's not evident in how you're responding to me. These people be so aggressive. Let's talk about fruits of the Spirit. They be so aggressive, and their words are so negative. But you want me to believe that you're happy. I don't believe that for a minute. And then today, which is actually what's making me do this video, because on IG your posts, the threads will stay alive if people keep, you'll continue getting notifications about it if people keep commenting and stuff. So a guy just jumps on the same thread and says, believe in yourself. No one else can do anything for you. No one else can control your life. You are in control of everything. That's what he wanted to say into my in his 2 cents. God is in control of my life. Like, what? So my response was, to each his own, but for me, that would never work. God is proven to be what works best for me. So it's like, why are you here? Again, what do you gain for telling me not to believe in God? I know I'm on assignment if I'm telling you about the goodness of God, but who you on assignment for? That's the part. Me believing in myself instead of God does not affect you at all. So why are you so invested in trying to make me do it? What in you is causing you to stop what you're doing and make the effort to try to get me, or try to convince me that God is not who I'm supposed to be believing in and trusting in? Who sent you here? The sad part is I don't even know if people realize and understand that somebody sent them to do that. That somebody put that inkling, that somebody whipped something to them, a force, a something, a spirit, something is causing you. It has you on assignment right now to try to get me to stop believing in God. And that's all I be trying, that's all I'm trying to uncover here. When you see that, just know that them people are being used. And if you're somebody who has been used, like, you can see in some of the comments, even on some of my videos here, like, do you know you're being used? If me believing in God doesn't affect you in any way, positive or negatively, and me believing in God is only producing positive fruits, why would you try to stop it? Why would you be so invested, stranger? Again, I know why I'm invested in you. I'm doing the work of the Lord. I am on assignment. I love you. Who put you on assignment to try to get me to believe in something else? That's all I got.
I love you all. To get deeper into this bubbly life with Shay's champagne encouragement, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's poppin'.